The Kaan fifth-generation fighter jet, developed by Turkish Aerospace Industries (TAI), has entered a significant new phase in its evolution, with test flights progressing, export agreements initiated, and interest growing from countries seeking alternatives to traditional combat aircraft suppliers. The program, which began in earnest in the mid-2010s, under the name TFX, is now seen as a strategic centerpiece of Turkey's defense modernization and aerospace independence efforts. It also serves as a platform for expanding Turkey's role as a global defense exporter. By August 2025, the Kaan program has moved beyond the conceptual and development stages into an active flight testing phase. The aircraft completed its maiden flight on 21 February 2024, followed by a second successful flight on the 6th of May 2024. These test flights verified the airframe's structural integrity, flight control responsiveness, and integration of the General Electric F-110 engine, which powers the initial prototypes. Both flights were conducted at Murted Air Base near Ankara under the supervision of Turkish defense authorities and program engineers. The aircraft demonstrated stability, controllability, and safe operation during takeoff, cruise, maneuvering, and landing. These results allowed Turkish Aerospace to accelerate the development of subsequent prototypes. Currently, 6 Kaan prototypes are in the works. Each prototype has a specific test role, such as avionics integration, stealth validation, aerodynamic refinement, or weapons compatibility. The second prototype is scheduled for extended testing later in 2025, and the third and fourth are expected to begin flight trials in 2026. Engineers have made significant modifications between the first and later prototypes based on test data, including refinements in the engine inlet design, leading-edge extensions, surface coatings, and radar signature management. The fifth and sixth prototypes, ordered recently, are expected to trial updated mission software, radar systems, and domestic weapons integration. The aircraft is a twin-engine, stealth-capable multi-role platform designed for air superiority and strike missions. It features internal weapons bays, reduced radar cross-section (RCS), active electronically scanned array (AESA) radar, and an advanced digital cockpit. The jet is being built with open architecture avionics and an AI-assisted decision-making system. It is expected to be capable of beyond visual range engagements, electronic warfare, and real-time data fusion with other air and ground assets. The maximum takeoff weight exceeds 27,000 kilograms, and the airframe supports supersonic cruising (supercruise), which is a defining trait of fifth-generation jets. The initial powerplant, the General Electric F-110 engine, is being used under license. However, a key strategic objective of the program is full propulsion independence. For this purpose, Turkish defense firms, especially TR Motor and TAI, are developing a domestic engine called the TF-35000. The engine aims to match or exceed the performance of the F-110 and enter testing within the next few years. Integration into Kaan is targeted by 2032, which will allow Turkey to eliminate foreign engine dependency entirely by the time full-scale serial production is underway. A major milestone for the program was the signing of a landmark export deal with Indonesia. In July 2025, at the IDEF Defense Exhibition in Istanbul, Turkish officials finalized an agreement with the Indonesian Ministry of Defense to supply 48 Kaan aircraft. This deal, reportedly worth $10 billion, includes technology transfer, local assembly components, maintenance infrastructure, and pilot training. Deliveries to Indonesia are expected to begin in 2028 to 2029 and extend into the late 2030s. This contract marks the first official export of Kaan and signals that international customers are willing to commit to the platform before it has entered full operational service. Indonesia's choice reflects growing strategic diversification and a desire for more flexible defense procurement partnerships. Beyond Indonesia, Egypt has emerged as a likely future partner in the Kaan program. Reports from early 2025 indicated that Egyptian defense officials visited Turkish aerospace facilities and engaged in talks about co-production, technology transfer, and potential aircraft acquisition. Senior Turkish officials have signaled openness to Egypt's participation, and some sources suggest political-level approval has been granted. However, as of August 2025, no formal agreement, memorandum of understanding, or contract has been publicly announced. Negotiations reportedly continue, focusing on industrial participation, production rights, and financing structures. Egypt's defense needs, industrial capacity, and past interest in multirole fighter modernization suggest that it could become one of the first African countries to join such an advanced aerospace program. Several other countries in Asia, Africa, and the Middle East are watching Kaan closely. With rising restrictions from traditional suppliers, delays in Western aircraft deliveries, and shifting geopolitical alignments, many nations are actively exploring alternatives. Turkey's willingness to engage in true co-production and long-term partnerships, rather than offering off-the-shelf purchases with strict control, has made Kaan particularly appealing. As the platform moves closer to operational status, more interest is expected to turn into formal agreements. Domestically, Turkey plans to induct over 100 Kaan fighters into its own air force. Initial operational capability (IOC) is targeted for 2029, with deliveries to the Turkish Air Force beginning around 2028. The jet is intended to gradually replace aging F-4 and F-16 platforms and form the core of Turkey's future air combat fleet. Integration with indigenous missiles, electronic warfare pods, and unmanned platforms like Kızılelma is already being studied. By the mid-2030s, Kaan is expected to be fully networked into Turkey's command and control architecture, acting as a central node in multi-domain operations. The program's industrial impact within Turkey is significant. Over 200 companies are involved in the Kaan supply chain, covering areas like composite structures, avionics, radar systems, simulation software, and propulsion components. The project has also led to the creation of thousands of skilled jobs in engineering, manufacturing, and support services. Universities, research institutions, and military academies are partnering with Turkish Aerospace to train a new generation of aerospace engineers, test pilots, and systems specialists. This positions the Kaan program not only as a defense initiative but as a national technology driver with long-term economic and educational benefits. As of August 2025, Kaan has moved beyond proof of concept and into international recognition and market entry. With a confirmed export deal, active testing, domestic production planning, and serious interest from multiple governments, the aircraft is no longer speculative. Instead, it represents a major effort by an emerging aerospace power to compete on the world stage with a fifth-generation platform, offering technological autonomy, industrial partnership, and long-term scalability to its customers.